Hi everyone, it's your girl Regina coming to you with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to use the Fastsub Tumbler press. This press holds up to 30-ounce tumblers, so it can easily press your 15-ounce, your 20-ounce, your 30-ounce tumblers with no problem. So I ordered it in my favorite color, which is blue, and I got it off their website for only $158. That included taxes and free shipping. So I paid $158 flat for this tumbler press. So what the tumbler press come with is, of course, the tumbler press, a couple of socket wrenches that you might need to use later. I didn't need to use them when I first took it out the box. And basically a instruction manual to help you tell what each button and each feature on the tumbler press is. And of course your power plug cord, which is I already plugged it up. So the first thing that I did when I took it out of the box was I did not cut it on first. The first thing I did was I wanted to get the adjustment correct for my tumbler. So it's a little silver button right in the middle at the top. Well, silver nut. It's the only one without a spring on it. That's your adjuster right there. So what you want to do is take a tumbler and slide it right into your press, and you want to close it down. I already adjusted mine, but how you would do, if it's too loose, you turn it. If it's too loose when you put your tumbler in, you want to turn it right, and that'll help. That will unloosen it, and left will tighten it up. So what you do is you close it. If it's too loose, you turn it to the left. If it's too tight, you turn it to the right. So basically just play with that knob until you get it till where when you close it, it clamps down. If you're having a hard time turning a knob, just adjust your screw. It's a little screw right there, and that'll help. It'll be more easier for you to turn your adjustment knob because that screw kind of holds it in place. So basically, I just played with it until I got an adjustment to when I close it, it has a little click noise to it. Right here is your little hand rest. So you can just lift it up, hold that down, and lift it up. So once I got it to how I wanted, how tight I wanted it for my tumbler, that's when I cut it on. When you cut on the machine, it's going to automatically start warming up to Celsius. I wanted mine to be on Fahrenheit. So all you do is hit the green, which is the second button. You just hold it down and it will change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And it just turned back to Fahrenheit. Now, I wanted my temperature because after doing some research, I noticed that a lot of people that use tumbler press, they press anywhere from 350 to 365. So I automatically started at 365. I adjusted my temperature up to 365 so that if it was too hot, I can bring it down if it didn't, press right. But at 365, it actually pressed correctly the first go round, so I left it at 365. So basically, when you want to adjust your temperature, it's the first button is like fire. So that lets you know that is the temperature. So you just touch the temperature button, and you can hit the plus or the minus button. And once you get it to the 365, you just hit it again, and it will warm up to 365. What I saw that I wanted to press my tumblers on was 45 seconds after I did the research. So basically, to get your seconds, you just hit the third button, which is the timer, and you can hit the plus or the minus button until it get up to 45 seconds. And then you just hit it again, and it will be set. Now, so the first thing again that you want to do is you want to change it. If you want to do your tumbler press in Celsius, that's fine. Just leave it like that and just go straight to adjusting your temperature. But the first thing you want to do is choose between Celsius or Fahrenheit, which is I chose Fahrenheit and I changed it to Fahrenheit. Then you want to go to your temperature, change your temperature to the temperature of your desire. Mine was 365. And then you want to hit third is your timer to the amount of seconds that you want to press your tumbler on. So I press my tumbler at 45 seconds. Then I rotate it and press it for 45 seconds again. So once this press heats up to 365, I have a tumbler already ready. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I press my tumbler. While prepping your tumbler, the thing that I do is I make sure that I have my tape on my seam, and I still tape the top and the bottom of my tumbler. In the inside, to protect the inside of my tumbler press over time, I put just a little piece of parchment paper around my tumbler, because I know even with my mug press, over time I noticed that sublimation ink does build up in the inside, and you'll start seeing the inside of your press. So just to, you know, keep longevity, I decided to just wrap mine with some parchment paper. And I'm going to put a little piece of tape on it and pop it into the oven. As you can see, once it reaches its max temperature that you set it at 365, it will start to beep. I recommend that you use heat gloves with your press. So now that my tumbler press is at 365, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slide it in. What I did was my seam, I can see my seam, I put it down and I put it into the middle of my press and I closed it. I'm going to adjust mine just a little bit. It was kind of tight. On my next go around, I'm going to adjust that. As you can see, it was kind of hard for me to close it. So me playing around with the knob to show you guys how to adjust it made it a little tighter. So on my next tumbler, I'm going to readjust my tension. When it get to the 45 seconds, as you can see, it will beep. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And I'm going to go ahead and rotate my tumbler. And then I'm going to close it again for the 45 seconds. Now, at this point, you can stop pressing your tumbler at this point. But you know, sometimes those corners, the edges, they kind of don't sublimate that well. So I just close mine down and for 15 seconds at the top and then 15 seconds at the bottom. So when they get to 30 seconds, I'm going to just pop it open. And then I'm going to do the top just to ensure that my seams on my top and my bottom don't have any ghosting. And then we're going to reveal the tumbler. Okay, I do have a little mat here because the tumbler is hot. I'm going to let it cool for a few seconds and I'm going to cut my press off. And then we're going to come back and reveal the tumbler. Okay, you guys, I'm ready to reveal my tumbler. So we're going to go ahead and get this paper off. Turn the camera just a little bit this way. It's still kind of warm, so that's why I still have my heat gloves on. Take one off. And there you guys have it. A perfectly sublimated 20-ounce tumbler using the Fastsub 30-ounce tumbler press. This press can sublimate tumblers, 15-ounce, 20-ounce, 30-ounce tumblers. and it sublimates just perfectly. Look how beautiful the color came out, even though I am going to adjust mine just a little bit because it was a little bit hard to close. But once you use it a couple of times, you will get your tension correctly. But that is the correct way to sublimate using your Fastsub sublimation tumbler press. Again, I only paid $158 for this press. This is a really good press. It presses well. I'm very happy with the results. This is actually my second tumbler. This is actually a customer tumbler, and I know they're going to be extremely happy with their tumbler. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I helped you guys learn how to set up your tumbler press, the press that you get off of Fastsub. I will leave the link in the description bar so you can head over there and get you one if you're thinking about getting a tumbler press. This is a really good tumbler press. If this is your first time joining me, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching.